Hello everybody and welcome to a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. Now today I'm going to be going over how to install a One Punch Man the Strongest Chinese version as of the easiest way I currently know. Now I don't use this app, but that's just because I didn't get to it first. But this is the most convenient app I've found. So X7 game. So you can install it by the link in the description, and I mean, it's a lot easier to use than, say, QApp, which does have all the versions, and you may need to use that for Southeast Asia, but, again, this is more easy for CN. So, to find the game, all you gotta do is go to the search bar, go to One Punch Man, or search One Punch Man the Strongest. You click on the first option, or at least this one with the profile picture. Down here will be an install button, but for me, I already downloaded it, so it's open. Now, one quick note that I need to add is that before you try to log into the game, you need to make an account on 7 Game, or X7 Game. To do that, I mean, you could, I think, use an email or password, but I think the easier option is to use an email and then have that code sent to the email, and then you make an account like that. So, another feature is the booster, which will boost the connection for your games. It's in beta, so I don't know if I recommend it yet. This is actually the first time I'm using it, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm opening the game. Now, occasionally it will have a small hiccup when it's trying to open, like it'll freeze up a little bit, but that is just the game being weird, and usually restarting the game will fix it. Alright, so after a bit of loading, I have gotten into the screen. So this is what will open the second that you are into the game, and this is how you log in. This is the account I used to test it the first time, so I know what I'm doing. But, so you go to add, or up here, or I think originally it has an actual login screen, which you can use to, I'd recommend, if you use the code, then use the code method, because that'll have an option for that, but, and I will demonstrate that, but it also has a account and password version if you use that to make your X7 game account. Alright, there we go. So, you want to go over there. Now, you can enter an account password, and this is if you logged in to X7 games in the app, like this, using an account and a password. However, the easier way that I used is to enter your email and then get a code. Let me enter. Now, I'm going to censor this because I don't like the idea of my business email getting out. But I will get the code. Then you just gotta check your email. Alright, so here is the email it sent me. You will copy down this code, and then enter in here. I usually put like a 2, then paste. And it will log you in. Now, once you are logged in, you can just press that, and it will pop up with this. I mean, this is just whatever. So there's no gift codes or coupons. However, if you go down here, you go to balance, you can top up using these. And I'm guessing they work similar to the coupons inside of Southeast Asia, where about 7 coins equals $1. I don't really know exactly how all this works. I don't have really money to top up with right now, but from what I've heard, it does work. So you can just select the amount or enter an amount. I would recommend a multiple of 7, and that way you can, enter. So $1 is, so let's say I want 42 coins. That should be about $7. If I were to go pay, and then you just enter your information, I suppose, and then you pay. Now, I don't have money, so I'm not going to be doing that. Anyways, that was how you pay in game. If you ever need to access this menu, there should be a button on the side, or if you want it somewhere else, then I guess you can move it. But there should be this button, and then you can just do what you need to. You can also access customer service and a translation tool. Yeah. And then to make a new account, you just need to... And then I will cut to the tutorial. Alright, now at the beginning of the tutorial, you can skip off the bat. Now, this is just a fighting tutorial. Everybody knows how to do this, especially if you've played before or you want to just, start playing now. Now, everything in CN is basically the same as global, more or less. Some events and activities are a little different, so that might be a bit of an issue. However, it really shouldn't be much. Now, I will time-lapse the rest of this tutorial since no one wants to watch this. All right, and here we are. Now we're at the name choosing, and me personally, I'm gonna go with Pimgu. Hell yeah, it's not taken. So, this is not gonna be a account that comes up more often. I will continue with my old CN account unless I'm given a incentive to move, which I'm not going to be. So, I'm going to stay. Now, we just get into combat. I mean, you can choose your basic attack, which would be here, and your ultimate, which would be here. I chose the ultimate, which is why it killed both. Now, that's not always the case. Sometimes the ultimate won't. But, here we are. So, we just move on to these next enemies. And surprisingly enough, this will have very little actual impact on the game outside of evolving your characters. Which, kind of only matters between each stage of evolution, the different colors, not really between each, except for like green to blue, I guess. Oh, I totally forgot Jonas has an Evo now. It's such a weird thing to see on the screen. All right, now on to Sonic. And now we have unlocked 2 times speed, so that will make things one heck of a lot easier. Things will be a little faster. Now, at level 15, you do unlock 3 times speed, which is even nicer if you didn't already know that. Me personally, I'd recommend to not use Iron's ultimate here. I would use Genos's. Alrighty, so that is done. Now, a method I like to use after this is all said and done, and give me just a moment so I can get this done. So once everything is all said and done here, we get our character, we learn about cores. You can't read any of this, probably. At least I can't, I just know what it means, more or less. So, you leave this area. They want you to go in here, but I have a better way. So, what I personally do is I exit out of here. I make sure to claim my red tickets. And then I go back into here. And I attack Sonic until level 10. So we get Iron going. Now, you can really just skip this. Alright. Sonic's dead once again, and now I usually just do this until about level 10, since it is going to be way faster than trying to do anything else. Since you can just skip, you can get right to level 10 as fast as possible. And it does use up a little bit of stamina, but I think faster level 10 is definitely going to be a better option than waiting until level 10 by having to sit through all those battles. So, skip, skip, skip. Now, the run to level 10 needs 12 EXP, so we're going to do one more, and then we'll finally be at level 10. Alright, so now we're at level 10, which means we unlock heroic stages. Don't just take my to take my word for that. That means heroic, I'm pretty sure. That or epic, I don't know. I don't read Chinese. So, we just do these battles. Alright, there we go. Now Sonic is down. and we can collect our little reward. Now, personally, I wouldn't exit out of this yet. I would just claim these heroic rewards, which I believe gives 300 gems. Yep, it does indeed. Alright. And then every once in a while, when we complete a stage, then we will get these little boxes or other special little rewards. Alright, now after I usually do that, you have some events unlocked. I wouldn't recommend to buy any of these things just to get the challenges done, so that way you can get as many levels as possible. Now, one thing I would have to recommend is to use red tickets, and I would actually even recommend to buy red tickets if there's enough gems coming out into your game, or if you're topping up, then I would recommend to summon on red tickets, or at least buy them somewhat. Now, the reason is because you can get a core character named Bangpoo, which, there we go. It doesn't say it here, but basically, Bangpoo makes the game one heck of a lot easier. He is, like, the 4th best core now. No, the 5th best core now in the game. And he is incredible until you have, say, Child Emperor core, or you have a different core. You're paying, which you cannot get him anymore for free, but it will be okay. You will survive, I promise. Alright, so now we should have a couple summons to do. Alright, there's also some codes for CN, which I may start posting in short form content, but I don't know. So I usually just open these bags. You get yellow tickets or red tickets, and you get those every day, so super nice. Now, I wouldn't recommend to do anything early if you can. So if you can still skill early and you haven't done the tutorial yet, then I would recommend to wait until you get the tutorial. Simply because your game can bug out a lot if you do not wait for it. We have this man now. He doesn't really do much, but he'll work. So I usually just use Iron's ult first, just so I can get some of at least the Summon Shatter, or so that I can hit more enemies, but usually that just ends up backfiring on me. Now at level 12 you get quests. Quests just give you mostly EXP and help you level up a lot. They also give you some events, which is, hold on, where is it? This is for the amount of BP you have. The max is 70,000, which should be very possible to achieve. Now, if you are joining late into a server, you should have a redo button at the bottom. However, and even though I'm in a new server that should have those resets, I apparently do not. So I'm not sure why that is. Anyway, I would recommend until you are level 40 to buy up to 90, up to the 90s. So I'd actually even buy the 90s. There we go. You buy the 90s. And if you find buying the 90s too hard, as well as buying the red tickets just for that one event, then I would skip the 90s and just hope for the best. I can't remember when you unlock sweeping, but I cannot wait to. Oh, now we got the sweep feature. There we go. Make sure everybody's leveled up. Alright, so now we're level 15, so it's time for the Association Arena. Now, I mean, this person is definitely going to beat me. I don't think I'm going to win this, not in the slightest, because he has 2 SSRs and I do not have any. Actually, move this down here. And also, now that we're level 15, we have this unlocked. So we can skip to our demise. Oh, gosh. Alright. So we have that unlocked. That way we can grab that reward. Boom. Grab that. Level up again. See, this is one of those issues that the game doesn't tell you you're going to have. So you enter Association Arena, and then it forces you to press this, and there's nothing there because you're not on that tab. So I will restart the game, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I am back. Yeah, small bug. Now, you'll notice that when you start CN, they'll give you Subterranean King as well as a couple tickets. So you start off with at least 1 SSR, which is nice. This is guaranteed. You'll always get it. Alrighty then. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's One Punch Man the Strongest video on how to at least install One Punch Man the Strongest CN. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.